Should you buy Bitcoin now, or is it too late? Bitcoin reaches 3-year high of more than $19,000. Bitcoin breaks $19,000. Bitcoin could reach to a $100,000. Bitcoin aims for $1 million. Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. It's all you hear now everywhere. What's really happening with Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies? Why are the prices going up? And should you invest in Bitcoin? Let's address all these questions, and in the end, find out if it's a good time to get in. Before we dive into the details, smash that like button so that the videos will reach to a broader audience. And also subscribe to our channel to get notifications while we post a new video. Let's get started. First of all, for beginners who's wondering what a Bitcoin is, it is a cryptocurrency, or in simpler terms, a digital currency. Unlike physical currency, Bitcoin is limited and can't be produced more. There are only 21 million Bitcoins in the world. It has no intrinsic value, and its price is determined just by supply and demand. When the demand goes up and supply is low, prices go up. And when the demand goes down and supply is high, prices go down. But in the case of Bitcoin, the supply will always be capped at 21 million. And this is the reason why the prices shoots to the sky when there's a high demand. It's somewhat similar to the yellow metal gold. The price of Bitcoin is highly affected by the number of people who believes in it. If everyone in the world believes that Bitcoin will not be useful and stops buying it, its value will go to zero. But if everyone in the world believes in it, theoretically, its value can go as high as $100,000 or even $1 million or more. But practically, is it possible? Well, nobody can precisely predict the future. But let's see the obstacles that Bitcoin will probably face to reach the $1 million mark. The first major obstacle is, yes, you guessed it right, it's the government. Now, the government is a powerful entity. It can impose a ban on Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency anytime they want, as it possesses a threat to the current monetary system. Also, Bitcoin cannot be tracked with real identities, which in turn makes illegal trafficking and money laundering easy. While cryptocurrency possesses a threat to government, the technology behind it is actually incredible. Government may also issue their own cryptocurrency, which has a high trackability. This type of currency will not increase in value, as more of them can be created when the demand is high. The properties are just like a physical currency, but with digital aspects and blockchain technology. The second major obstacle is that it is very volatile and not many people understand the technology behind it. Imagine you have $10,000 worth of Bitcoin and you want to buy a car using it. By the time you reach the car dealer, its value may have been reduced to $8,000. How can you create a transaction with such volatility? So as long as it is correlated to something, US dollars in this case, consumers will always prefer to use less volatile currencies. So as an investment perspective, Bitcoin is highly risky. It can go to zero at a blink of an eye. So why Bitcoin is gaining attention now? Well, lately, there has been a lot of institutions eyeing on Bitcoin. MicroStrategy has invested $425 million in Bitcoin. 1 month later, Square invested $50 million. And in October, PayPal has announced that users can do transactions in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. These institutional interests have given an optimistic outlook on Bitcoin's future, and retail investors are also joining the bull run, which in turn drives the price higher. So, should you invest in Bitcoin, and is it the best time to enter? The short answer is yes, but wait, there's more. Bitcoin is extremely volatile and risky. You should never invest your entire life savings on it. Nobody can time the market, so we do not know where the prices will be in the future. So you can either buy it and forget, or do a dollar cost averaging. But as usual, our core advice remains the same. If you are in debt, get out of it now. You should not invest in Bitcoin. When considering the risk factor, hanging on to debt has a higher risk than investing in Bitcoin. And again, this is a long-term game. You are not investing to profit in 1 or 2 months. You may be holding it for 10, 15, or even 20 years. So what percent of your net worth should be in Bitcoin? We would recommend less than 10% of your assets in Bitcoin. Why? Because if Bitcoin goes to zero, it's just a dent in your portfolio, and it will not affect you in any way. And if it goes to $100,000, you are getting a good deal as well. Also, do not leverage on it. Buy using cash and just forget it. So what about other cryptocurrencies? 99% of cryptocurrencies are a complete scam. You don't have to buy any of them. If you want to diversify, you can consider buying Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. That's it. There are several cryptocurrency ETFs available now, but at this point it is still new and most of them are not regulated. So we will not go into depth into this as it doesn't meet our criteria. So to summarize, you can invest less than 10% of your assets in Bitcoin, aiming at a long-term perspective, either by dollar cost averaging or just entering now. Try to understand that Bitcoin is highly volatile. Your portfolio may be halved just after a few days of investing. The key here is to not sell and hold on to it for the long term. So that's it, folks. What do you think about this video? Will you buy Bitcoin, or do you currently have any? Post in the comments section below. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, as it really motivates us to create new videos. Also, subscribe to our channel to get notifications while we post a new video.